$20,000. That's how much a 90-day Fiancé star was reportedly ordered to pay her ex-husband in their divorce, and that twist caught a lot of people off guard. For years, plenty of fans speculated that Jasmine married Gino for a green card and would walk away with his money if their marriage fell apart. But now that story appears to have flipped.
Gino, did you ask your ex to sign a prenup?
I did not, because she was working and she had her own retirement account with good investments. Now, I'm not saying something's gonna happen with us, but there is a small chance that, something could happen.
Then don't get married.
Now, hold on. I have to protect myself.
Yeah.
Jasmine, when you asked Gino for a will,
Yeah.
You said it was because his family would not take care of you. They would not protect you. Do you still believe that?
Well, I haven't met them yet, so I still have my doubts and hesitations.
Well, my family's gonna be your family.
But that still don't know,
if we get married.
and that it's very scary for me.
Gino, where did you land on that? If something, God forbid, happens to you, are you leaving everything to Jasmine?
Well, first of all, when I hear about will and she wants to do a will, that scares me. Like, what, am I gonna be murdered? And it's like, we haven't even gotten married
Yeah,
yet. We have not even gotten married yet. That scares me.
I'm totally on Jasmine's side on this one, though. The minute a prenup is slid in there, it's saying, if I want this to end, I'm gonna take my stuff and I'm out of here. That immediately puts someone on guard.
No.
Yeah, I disagree. You never know what can happen.
Jasmine is reportedly the one making the payments. And the drama didn't stop there. Shortly after the divorce outcome made headlines, Jasmine's legal team reportedly pushed back against claims they consider false and defamatory, including with a cease and desist. So now we've got a surprising financial outcome, lawyers entering the picture, and an older allegation involving Gino resurfacing. But allegations are not automatically facts, so we're keeping those claims separate from what has actually been established. Here's how things reached this point.
Know that I am love, you punish me with sex. If you know that I am love with you is so freaking good. I love it, Gino. I love it. I'm vegan, but I want your freaking meat. Give me the meat. I want it.
For 3 years, they were the most volatile couple in the franchise. From Michigan to Panama, Gino and Jasmine's love story was defined by explosive fights, secret agendas, and an unconventional marriage that kept the world watching. But after months of legal battles that spanned 2 states and turned into a bitter war of words, 2026, final settlement that's kept their future. Is the end ever truly the end?
Gino and Jasmine's relationship began when Gino traveled to Panama to meet her, and their rocky romance eventually played out across several seasons of the franchise, including Before the 90 Days, 90 Day Fiancé, and 90 The Last Resort. They married in Michigan in June 2023, but eventually things seriously fell apart.
I don't know, like some people were saying like, why? Oh my gosh, I have to fix this wig. I was in a meeting, sorry. Why are you calling your lawyers cute? Because they are cute. They are amazing. And yes, I'm paying for them. Opposite from the person I'm divorcing that is getting it for free. And you can tell the quality of lawyer he has gotten. It's giving us a lot of headache because that person is not even a family law lawyer. With that being said, my lawyers, I'm paying with my money. With my money, yes. I didn't ask anyone, but it's my money and no math, nobody's my money. And they are professional and they study for years. They deserve to get paid. Why not, And they are cute. And if my lawyers are cute, I'm gonna call them cute because they're being there for me. And there are certain things that, is the human side of them beside being a client-lawyer relationship, like you can tell that they love their profession and they care about their clients and that makes them freaking cute. So If I want to call them cute, I'm gonna call them cute as many times as I want.
Gino has publicly discussed their lack of intimacy, and the couple later agreed to open their marriage, adding another complicated layer to an already troubled relationship. And that's when things got even messier. Jasmine began spending time with Matt, whom she said she met at the gym. What was initially described as a friendship eventually developed into a relationship, and Jasmine and Matt later welcomed their daughter Matilda, while Jasmine was still legally married to Gino. Gino later said on the Last Resort tell-all that he regretted agreeing to the open marriage. He described feeling backed into a corner and believing something had to change because their relationship wasn't working.
Did you see the headline saying 90 Day Fiancé star Jasmine was ordered to pay Gino $20,000 in spousal support? At first glance, it sounds like she has to write him a check for $20,000, but that's not actually what the court ordered. According to the divorce judgment, Jasmine was ordered to pay $500 a month for 40 months. When you multiply 500 by 40, that's how you get $20,000 total. So instead of one lump sum payment, it's spread out over 3 years for 4 months. This is a great example of why it's important to look past the headlines. Headlines are designed to grab your attention, but they don't always explain the full story. Now, whether you think Gino should receive spousal support or not is a separate debate. The court looked at the facts of their marriage and made its decision based on the law. The takeaway here is simple. The $20,000 wasn't due all at once. It was ordered to be paid in monthly installment of $500 over 40 months. Do you think $500 a month for 40 months is fair, or do you think the court got it wrong? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, please stay safe and stay healthy. Did you see the headline?
By summer 2025, both had filed for divorce, Gino in Michigan and Jasmine in Florida. After months of legal back and forth, their marriage was eventually brought to an end. Gino's representative described it as a long and emotionally difficult chapter finally closing and said the outcome was in his favor. But here's where that statement suddenly hits different. According to reports citing court documents, Jasmine is required to pay Gino $500 per month for 40 months. Do the math, that's $20,000. The reported property division also allowed Gino to keep his Michigan property and vehicle.
Did you see the headline saying 90 Day Fiancé star Jasmine was ordered to pay Gino $20,000 in spousal support? At first glance, it sounds like she has to write him a check for $20,000, but that's not actually what the court ordered. According to the divorce judgment, Jasmine was ordered to pay $500 a month for 40 months. When you multiply 500 by 40, that's how you get $20,000 total. So instead of one lump sum payment, it's spread out over 3 years for 4 months. This is a great example of why it's important to look past the headlines. Headlines are designed to grab your attention, but they don't always explain the full story. Now, whether you think Gino should receive spousal support or not is a separate debate. The court looked at the facts of their marriage and made its decision based on the law. The takeaway here is simple. The $20,000 wasn't due all at once. It was ordered to be paid in monthly installment of $500 over 40 months. Do you think $500 a month for 40 months is fair, or do you think the court got it wrong? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, please stay safe and stay healthy. Did you see the headline?
While Jasmine kept her Florida property, with each retaining their own personal belongings. So Gino's side had a pretty clear reason to describe the outcome as favorable. And that's especially interesting because of the narrative that followed Jasmine for years. People online repeatedly accused her of being with Gino for immigration benefits and predicted she would eventually go after his money. The reported settlement has now complicated that assumption in a major way. Then Jasmine's camp responded. Her manager said Jasmine had spent too long defending herself against a narrative they believe doesn't match the facts or outcome of the divorce. According to her team, Jasmine wanted to move forward rather than continue prolonged litigation. Her lawyer went further, saying although the divorce process had concluded, Jasmine still had the right to protect her reputation. Her team reportedly moved to challenge statements they consider false and damaging.
Is the most ridiculous idea. The way he does the math is not even correct. So we were dating in Panama like for 3 years, and he's saying like, oh, I send you this amount of money. Even if that was true, if you do the math per year, it was like so little money, even for a Panamanian to survive with that money is not possible. And on top of that, add that I'm a single mom of 2, so that is ridiculous. First of all, that money that he claims, it was not even enough to support my lifestyle in Panama. I have always worked. He always was offering help, sending me, oh, I want to help you with this. I want to help you with that. I never requested anything. I never demand anything financially. It came out of the goodness of his heart. He did it because he wanted to help me. So now he's claiming that I own him. That money is just ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous idea. The way he does.
And this is where we need to be careful. One controversy involved Jasmine's allegation concerning Gino and intimate photos. That allegation should not be treated as an established fact unless supported by reliable evidence or a court finding. What makes the situation interesting is that these claims are resurfacing while Jasmine's team is also challenging the public narrative surrounding her divorce. But timing alone doesn't prove an allegation, so the claim and the confirmed divorce outcome need to remain separate. Then there's the question everyone keeps asking. Why exactly is Jasmine paying Gino $20,000? Fans and entertainment coverage have floated theories involving everything from potential income issues to legal expenses. Unless the settlement documents or either party confirm the reason, those explanations remain speculation. There's also been discussion surrounding Jasmine and Matt's earlier connection. Commentary from people associated with The Last Resort has contributed to speculation about how their relationship developed, but opinions about their emotional connection don't establish exactly when romantic boundaries may have changed. And that's why this divorce isn't as simple as picking a villain and a victim. The reported $20,000 payment challenges one of the biggest assumptions fans made about Jasmine, while other allegations surrounding the marriage remain disputed or unproven. So, what do you think? Does Jasmine paying Gino change how you see this divorce? Or do you think there's still a major piece of the story missing? Were fans too quick to judge her? And what do you make of these old allegations resurfacing now? Keep it fair, drop your opinion below, and reply to other comments so we can get a real discussion going. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with another 90 Day Fiancé fan. And stick around because there's definitely more reality TV drama to unpack.